Hey guys, today I thought I'd share my thoughts on the Eachine EV100s. There's been a lot of hype about these goggles, and I'm quite late on the video. They took a while to get to me. But I think I might just start straight with the conclusion. I can't fly with these, and I don't think anybody should. Like everybody's saying, the field of view is just way too small. There's goggles out there that are much better. I've even done the mod where I've shrunken down the foam, but it doesn't work at all. It's just so small. I mean, if you're freestyle flying, maybe, because you can still kind of get around and stuff, but if you're trying to hit a gap, either be it through a tree or a flag or anything, I just don't think these are good enough. You just can't see well enough. And considering you can get a pair of these, which are the EV006s, also from Eachine, for about half the price. This cost me about 56 New Zealand dollars, where this was about 140, so I think 100 American and about 40 American. The antennas off the EV100 right now were useless, so these antennas are the ones off these. These are the same style goggles. They've even got receiver diversity, not two diversity receivers. It's just pitch the strongest antenna, which is exactly what these do. But the field of view on these is really good. I've flown the Fat Shark HD2s and HD3s, and I would compare the field of view for both of these as the same as what this puts out, whereas this is like looking at a little matchbox down a tunnel. It's just ridiculous. Whereas these ones here, you can fly with. The only thing these need is a slider here, because sometimes, depending on the light, sometimes I cannot quite focus, but I'd still fly these over these any day. Half the price, 4 times the field of view. It's a no-brainer for me. These also are really small and light, so you can actually put them on your head, which is the other advantage of goggles over box goggles. But these box goggles are just, you know, right now they're lighter than these with the battery and everything on them. These are actually lighter and easier to fly. So yeah, I can't recommend these at all. I was going to do a DVR mod. I don't know if there's any point. I was just going to put that little yellow... I'll put a picture of what it is. I can't remember what it is right now, but it's again an Eachine product, a little DVR. I was just going to put it in here, probably use this little strap here, put that in there, and then I was going to tap it into the receiver. I was going to do it slightly different though. These have got a mode where if you hold them down, you get hold this button, get 2 beeps, it'll do an auto scan. If you do 3 beeps, it changes to the AV in. I think I will probably put a different power supply in, either power it off this battery here, or where this battery goes in, you could put a 5-volt regulator in. There's room just inside, and then go across, because when you do the hold that down 3 seconds, get 3 beeps, it actually turns the receiver off, so you'd lose power. So I think that's a mod I was going to do. Whether or not there's any point, I don't know. I might still do it. But yeah, nothing really to tell about these goggles. You plug them in just like you would a Fat Shark. They'll turn on. If you want to go channels up and down, you push, it'll change the band. If you hold, it'll do the channel. It's got an auto scan if you hold that 2 seconds, or 2 beeps, sorry. If one thing a lot of people I seem to have missed, I know Andy RC definitely picked it up. You basically push and hold these 2, and you get there's a little green on-screen display on the inside there. Just shows your channel and your band. If you hold that down and release, that disappears. It's got a USB in, which can also be powered from that, which these also have. It's just a USB micro, so you can power these off a power bank, same as these. I mean, yes, they do have these, which no other goggle has, but if you can't see what you're flying at anyway, it's useless. I pretty much they play with the focus a little bit, but again, if they were on the better goggles, then great. But yeah, I find it really hard. There's also a black dot that comes in every now and then. It just turns black for a second. I'm not sure if that's swapping between the receiver or not, but it annoys me. When you plug it in, there's a blue light up the top hand corner you can see. So I mean, if I did open up, I'd probably just put a bit of tape in there that would fix that. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have anything good to say about it. Yes, when you do get an image, it's quite clear. I was flying my little tiny whoop inside with them. And you could fly to the point you didn't crash, to be honest. The picture was very clear, but it's too small. There's no point if it's too small. Again, I can fly with these, much better. My current goggles at the moment, which nothing has beaten these, just because these give you a very, very immersive feeling. Nice big thing. So the next thing I'm probably going to try is the Omways, and that might be the only thing that's going to convert me to box goggles. Other than that, I'm happy with the other two goggles. And if I was you, I would give these a miss. Okay, cheers. Any questions? Put them in the comment box below.